So today is an exciting day. If you watched my last trip, I had a very short list of things I wanted to change, but the first thing on the list that was the most important was to take this video console down. I'm in a 2016 Town & Country. A lot of caravans have this. I left it in for a long time because I built my bed where my head has room to sit up all the way, except when I lean forward, and I've just bumped my head on it too many times. Kenny took out the big seatbelt thing that was over here, like on the other side, and then I cut out this seatbelt that used to be back here because I bumped my head on that. But he's gonna take this out and we're gonna record it and show you how to take it out. And I think I've figured out what I want to put up there in place. I think I'm gonna get some 1/4-inch Luan plywood because I don't want it to give or fall away from the wall or anything. I want it to be nice and straight. But the first thing we're gonna do, Kenny's gonna take this out for me, and we're gonna show you how to do it. And then once I see what's up there and what I can attach to, then I'll decide for sure what I want to replace. But anyway, today's a big day. Enjoy. And this is going to be a game changer to take this out. So stick with us. So we're starting in the back, and he's just going to pry this back part down. That's the facing. Excuse our rooster. And what are those you're taking apart?
We're disconnecting these two lights.
Okay, the lights.
From the wiring system.
Okay.
Just to kind of get it out of the way. There's a little piece you gotta
squeeze. Push
right there. That's right in there.
Okay.
Probably needs nothing more than a fingernail to do it.
Well, you got it.
And the other side is a Phillips head screw.
Okay, so I'm having storage issues again, and we recorded some footage with his phone, and when it transferred, it didn't look too good. So we're just going to give a quick summary of how we got the rest of this unit down. We actually hooked it back up now because sadly now part of the fan, the air conditioner fan is not working, and we hooked everything back up to see if that's what made the difference, and it didn't make the difference. So we're just gonna show you how we took it down, and this is gonna be part 1, and then part 2 I'll show you what we put up in place of it. But I want to just give you a quick summary of what happened to get it down. Up here is where it's just like this is the front of the console, and one side was a Phillips screw head and one side was a what, babe?
10 millimeter
socket. And it's the same in the back. One side was a screw, Phillips screw head, and one side was a socket. This is what the thing looks like when you take it down. And then there's 4 of these pins. And once he undid sorry, my phone battery is dying. Anyway, once he undid the screw and the bolt in the front and the screw and the bolt in the back, those pins just pulled out. So we're going to end this video here, except for I'll show you the seatbelt part. And then there will be a part 2 to find out what we ended up covering this with, and whether we saved my air conditioner, right?
Air conditioner is going to work.
Because it's always something.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see y'all later. Bye. Hey guys, I am in my van. I am getting ready for another meetup next week, and today is Valentine's Day. And that means that come next week, the next coming holiday is Easter or spring. So I want to decorate my van accordingly. I actually have an Easter quilt that I made for this van last year, because I think I've had my van a year this month. And the first quilt I made for it was an Easter quilt, and I have looked all over the house and I can't find it. Well, the good thing is the regular quilt I keep in here is kind of springy anyway. But I want to show you some things that I want to change in here. Some are decorative, but a couple things are things from my trip to Quartzsite that I realized I need to change, and I'll show you one of them right now. See this guy right here? Right here? I cut the seat belts out of the back of the car because I didn't plan to use it as a regular car anymore. And we cut the ones up there above my little coffee bar, and see, right up there was another seatbelt that hung down and it was in the way. And so I had Kenny take that out because it's in there pretty tight, and it was kind of hard for me to get to. And then we've got one right here, which is in the back of the car, and that one I bumped my head on when I leaned back. And then there's one right here. And so first thing tomorrow's Saturday and he'll be home, I'm gonna have him take that out. So Kenny is gonna take this other seatbelt holder out like he did over the coffee bar on the other side. And what kind of bit are you using, babe?
It is a Torx T50.
Torx T50.
And it is tight.
Yeah, I imagine seatbelts are supposed to be tight.
Yep, okay, I'm coming in. Get a better angle on this.
What's your head?
Now you tell me. I'm just kidding. Yeah, they didn't want these to come out by themselves.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
And this is why I let you do this part.
They couldn't put a short one in here.
Is it moving?
It is moving. It's just slow and tight. Well, this is getting really tight, so I'm going to get a little extra leverage by taking a box end wrench and putting it on the end of this.
Okay.
Which is going to give me a little more leverage. To move it. You also use a pipe on the end of the wrench if you had a pipe handy.
Uh-huh.
That is really tight, but it is moving. I think.
Hi, Rai-Rai.
This is why it wasn't helping. We didn't have a helper. Why it wasn't working.
Oh, the helper wasn't here.
No.
Come on.
That's why it wasn't working right there.
Are you gonna help Daddy? Okay, you go help Daddy. So now we got a big pipe to help leverage. And Riley's helping.
That's working better than the wrench.
Riley, are you helping Daddy? Are you helping Daddy? See, that's all we needed was the boy.
Yeah, I needed Riley here.
Yay! So we looked closer at this, and the only thing that really needs to come out is the buckle and the seatbelt. So like the other seatbelts, I'm gonna pull it as tight as I can, and then I'm gonna cut it